I actually had to start a new character to make it work, to get that override. But I got it. Thank you.
Got it.
Guys.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Yeet.
Alrighty. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Alrighty. So we are live.
Can the stream hear us?
Well, I don't know. I have levels on OBS, so they should be able to hear us. So.
Yay!
Do you want me to check here?
I got it. Yeah, it's working.
Yep. I mean, I was, it was fingers crossed because I did update OBS this morning because there was an OBS update.
Oh, you got that early then.
Yeah. Like
I just haven't updated mine.
Like if I won't update OBS if it's less than an hour before showtime. That's just
Otherwise, you don't want the forced one either.
From past experience, like if it's more than an hour, I'm like, okay, I have enough time to like update, plug everything in, see how it works, make sure shit ain't broken, and I can actually revert if I need to. You know, so I don't know what they're doing on the back end, but hello everyone.
Hello.
Welcome.
We are a cautionary tale for other streamers, right?
A cautionary tale for the streamers. Yeah, I guess, in more than one way. Cautionary tale for streaming, adventuring, all that stuff,
Definitely adventuring.
But welcome everyone. This is another episode 47 actually of Wayward Wanderers. Yeah, can't believe 47 episodes. That's like a lot. Jesus.
Almost 2 years.
I know. That's like crazy.
Hasn't it been over 3 years since we started?
I think it's
I think it's coming up 3.
Yeah, it's coming up on 3.
August.
Oh man, that's awesome. But yeah, so you guys last session beat a rather large and intimidating golem of some kind.
That nearly right.
That turned poor Jathal into a charcoal briquette.
Our himbo was fried.
Thankfully, there was.
As long as there's no scarring.
Thankfully, there was magic to be used, so there's no scarring on the himbo. Because there was going to be some scarring. It's like I play constructs as non-intelligent things. They just basically do the thing until they no longer can do the thing, and then do the thing to something else. And Jathal got the booby prize, and it was not fun. But of all of the tokens on the board to get it, probably the best one too. I think. I think. Woohoo! Siva with that 37-month resub. Booyah. So you guys beat that. Saved the himbo from being basically the Phantom of the Opera. And you're now in the stairwell leading down to the lower level of the Moonstall Hall. You guys are in somewhat dire need for rest and are deciding amongst yourselves how and where or if you're going to take a rest to try and recoup some of your spent resources.
Are we making our way downstairs?
So Gwennon is going to look to Cantrell and say, Cantrell, I'm really running out of resources to be helpful if we're going to go further.
Yeah,
is there anything we can do?
Closes the door into the stairwell. Um, dancing lights going down. I would suggest we find a more secure location to rest.
Me just I'll be right back.
Okay. Um, if we happen to get to a landing and there's no other way in from upstairs, we should be okay to have a bit of a breather.
You want me to scout, see if how this goes down further?
Only if you reach a landing, come back to us.
Right.
Or another door.
Are you able to
Yes.
see in the dark?
I have low light vision.
I'm coming with you. And he starts trailing the dancing lights with.
Alrighty. So the stairwell spirals downward for about 50 to 60 feet. And you definitely feel like you're getting deeper underground as you can feel the atmosphere affecting your inner ear. Like, I don't know, like, I like if you go too low or if you go too high, you get that popping in your ear. So you're starting to feel the signs of, like, you're pretty deep. Like, you guys are down below the city. And near the end of the spiral staircase, you see some very ornate double doors made of some very fine, dark mahogany wood, very ornate inlays on the door. And on each door, in the center of the door, as well as there being two very large handles, push handles. You see winged eyes, which at this point you know are the symbol of Aridin.
This looks like a good enough spot. Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Gotta love TFS. Anyway, I think this is going to be a good enough spot to stay. So, kind of look to everybody and just be like, all right, we gotta set up shifts. I'm gonna need the most rest. I think some of y'all are a little lighter on the sleep.
I
could
probably
take
would
first,
need
fifth.
a full rest. Are the doors at the top secured?
The door at the top, no one's checked it.
All I did was close it. I didn't lock it.
Do we have any way to magically lock it or barricade it or anything?
No.
Let me check.
Hence why I said we need shifts.
Yeah, I just want to see if I've got anything that I'm carrying that might.
Yeah, I did not study arcane lock.
All right. What was decided? What did I miss?
We might, yeah.
What all can we pull out of that raccoon bag besides potions?
Whatever we carried with us.
Whatever you carried with you, I believe. I believe it can also, at the cost of your potion, you can pull one item of light bulk that is a common item. If I remember the wording correctly.
You know, all this time I've been carrying that darn chime of opening with us. Huh. But that won't close a door, it only opens a door.
That opens doors. It doesn't close doors.
Yeah.
And I will never remind you of the things you have on your person.
No. Well, I mean, we've got Shathra. Why do I need an opening thing? Um,
The cleric raises a good point.
It's like, I have a Shrothro. Why do I need chimes of opening?
Shatra is my thieves' tools. What do you mean?
yeah, Um,
Exactly.
I have all sorts of good ways to open doors, but never quite yet. No, I have nothing effective.
So that's why we need shifts.
Yes,
What are
absolutely.
we doing now?
We're taking shifts on a sleep routine
Oh.
for a long rest.
Oh.
Cantrell is probably going to find himself a nice spot on the ground. Just start
Are we
nodding
taking
off.
it here on the stairs?
No, we're actually at the landing. What you missed was there's a landing that shows us a double mahogany door with push handles and the Eye of Eridan looking down.
Do I need to open the door?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. So we're effectively sleeping below the staircase.
We're losing
in
Yazrin over
front
there.
of the staircase, I would say. We're not underneath the stairs like Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
We're not, no. So we're in front of the stairwell, but we're at the landing. And we went down about 50, 60 feet, so maybe about 80 to 100 steps.
Oh, well, at least whoever's not trying to murder us can take a nice long time going downstairs.
And if they try to run away, they got a nice set of stairs to run up, too.
Mm-hmm.
If they run, maybe they'll float.
Or they could just magically disappear like some of the others.
Yeah,
Meh.
Better there than here.
true.
Hey, I am a big proponent of things fighting to the death, and being intelligent is a dumb idea. I will always change that in pre-written stories, because if you're an intelligent being, you're not gonna always fight to the death.
Yeah, that imp is, or that demon is definitely one of those reoccurring bastards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eh, demons are weird. They don't actually die, but it's still an inconvenience.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I could take first shift, so.
All right.
I can take second.
And then I guess if we need to, Jethal can take third.
Yeah,
You can use Jethal for a watch.
Jethal and I could always watch once we've. He needs a rest too, though. I think.
Yeah, so
Uh,
third.
Jethal, I mean, he technically only has one spell to use, so, and it's not because. So, side note, because he's a paladin, he gets his spell based on um, he gets his spells based on how many God, my brain is like how many focus points he has available.
And he gets those back on a short rest, yes.
And you basically just need to meditate for 10 minutes uninterrupted to get back a single focus point. So, and he only has the ability to hold a focus point. So,
He's good.
Yeah, so he can certainly do a watch then.
Yeah.
He's probably
So he's
better
fine.
shape than I would be.
Yeah, and his bless is in a neat spell, so because it's paladin thingy, and his focus spells, he hasn't really used, and he doesn't have the same type of spell pool like Gwenin has. So, a normal short rest is good enough for him, or a partial rest. He doesn't have he'll hardly ever have to take a full 8 hours unless he needs to. Plus, he's a full-blooded elf, he doesn't need to take 8 hours. He can actually get a full rest in 4 because elf bullshit.
So after 4 hours, then he would be at full hit points again.
For him, yes, and
Okay.
for you too because you're an elf.
A half elf.
Oh, you're half elf. Why did I think
I'm
you were
half
full
elf.
elf? Ah,
And I don't get that perk either because I'm a seer elf.
yeah, you chose the wrong kind of elf.
No, I chose the right one. I'm pretty sure Minkai says otherwise.
Yeah, the whole half elf thing is why Gwennon has never quite fit in either world very well, from her perspective.
I'm just messing with you. I prefer whisper elves. They're fun.
All right, so I'm taking first shift. I guess using perception, make sure nothing's coming down the stairs or whatever.
Well, so for the first shift, I need you, poor favor, to roll me percentile and a d20.
Okay, percentile. Okay, got a nut cracking on the D20.
Okay.
And let's see, 76 on the percentile.
Alrighty. Cool. Your watch is uneventful.
Woo!
You can wake up the next person.
All right. Shafa.
Yep.
Alrighty. Shathra.
You
Can
said
you
a
please?
percentile on D20.
Yeah, percentile and a d20.
10 on the D20. Where the hell is my D10? There it is. Nope. Oh, there it is. Found it now. And 40. That is a 9. Oh, nope, I read that wrong. 79. Thought that was a 4.
Okay. 79. Your shift is also uneventful.
Just thaw.
I
Alrighty.
poked Jathal.
Alrighty. So is Jathal doing watch with Gwennon, or is Jathal watching alone with Gwennon?
I think. Well, realizing the whole scenario, I think Gwennon will just keep resting.
Alrighty. So then I will roll for what happens to you guys. I was gonna leave that to you if you were gonna watch with him, but since you're letting him watch alone, your fate is in the hands of my die. Okay. That's a wash. Lucky for you. I rolled a 92, but I rolled a 1 on the d20. So.
Stubs his toe while watching.
So.
These stairs are made of stone.
So yeah. So it's a wash. And that's the last watch, right?
Yep.
Alrighty, yep. So you guys are officially 7th level, fully
Yay.
rested.
Woohoo! Now I just need to update a couple of my spell slots.
And we're back up to full health, right?
Yep. Oh, they changed it a little bit on the website. I just noticed that. That's pretty cool. I don't have to look at something different for Jathal's shield. There's a button now for him to raise his shield. Yay!
Yay!
I appreciate that. Also, Roll20 has a new interface for a sidebar, which I may have to upgrade my account to Pro because there's now a lighting level. And I'm like, that's pretty badass.
I really wish there was a way I could just gift you the rest of the time my pro has.
Let's see. So we're gonna go there.
'Cause I'm not using it, and I already paid for the year, and I wish I'd just give you the rest of the time I'd had left.
Oh, thank you. But yeah. Let's see. Alrighty. So we need to do this. So, fog of war.
Oh, how nice. When I put that class feed in, it actually updated my damage die on my star knife. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Is the fog there? I can't tell. It's one thing I wish they'd fix. They changed. Okay, I see what they did. Okay, so they changed the fog of war to sections to have permanent darkness and explorable darkness. Okay, that's weird. Let's see.
Oh, and I was also, you said I could change up my cantrip, that one cantrip, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, game. Now I'm confused. So did you actually make it fog? Sorry, give me a second. They changed the way fog of war is, and I want to enable the fog of war. I don't want to hide. I mean, it doesn't look any different. There used to be like a little degradation between the fog of war and the revealed area, and now I can't really tell if it's revealed or not. That's annoying, game. R. Oh well. Roll 20. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Killing me. Alright, so if I am understanding this correctly,
Well, I'm just having no end of trouble here. I can't
alright,
make it.
so I think I have set it to be fog of war. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm going to put you guys where you need to be, and then You can tell me. Actually, give me a second. I know what I can do. I can just do this. Click on you, and then do this. And I can see the whole map, which is annoying because that means it didn't set the fog of war. Why are you not setting the fog of war?
Mm.
Alrighty. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, well, there's no fog of war, and so I can fix this. I have to figure out how to fix the fog of war now. Game, you're killing me.
Fun.
Fun, till your daddy takes your T-bird away. Yes, I am that old.
So am I.
It will not let me change my cantrip.
On your character sheet?
Yeah. It will not.
Um,
Well, it will not let me put a 0 use beside the divine lance and pick up detect magic.
You have to delete it.
I did that. I deleted it, so I should have one, and it still won't let me pick up another one.
Give me a second here. Let me look at your character sheet. So, oh, okay. Bum, bum, bum. My roll 20 is always so slow. I don't know what its deal
Unless
is.
it's just really slow.
I don't know. Let me see. So, under your cantrips, I have.
I removed divine lance entirely,
Okay.
and I would like to add detect magic.
Catch it. You want to add what?
Detect magic.
Because you have it there already. That's why you can't add it.
But it's not marking the uses for me. I had like the ones I was using, I had put a 1 beside, so I would know that I had picked those.
Yeah, because remember you have a cantrips. Let's see. Let me do it. Aces. Yeah. I was able to. Oh, detect magic. Oh, it went away. Oh, that's weird. Oh, because I put it in under days. That's why. Game, what are you doing? Stop it. Oh, are you clicking on your thing at the same time?
Oh, okay, I'll stop.
Okay. I'm like, what are you? I'm like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, because all right. Let's see. Yeah, it's there. There's
Okay,
one
yes, it
next-
is now.
Okay, so you should be like, yeah, you should be able to. I don't see why there shouldn't be a problem. So.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. It could just be slow. Roll20 has been acting a little bit goofy, so.
Okay.
So let's grab tokens. So we got all you guys. Got Ash. We got our D20 friend. Copy. Stick you at the bottom of the stairs. Alrighty. Gonna move this. Alrighty. So you guys are on the new level. Are you in darkness or not?
No.
No.
Alrighty. So I got to figure out how to use the fog of war again because it's changed. So basically, ignore things that have to be ignored.
Yep.
Because there are things on the map that you're not supposed to be able to see, and thank you for no fog of war, because you can see some things that I don't want you to see. Yay. Oh well. Silly me thinking fog of war would stay the same after they fixed the sidebar. That's what I get for having positive thoughts. I need to just stay my same old nihilistic self. Okay, and switch over to the map. Okay, that's good. Alrighty, so there are double doors in front of you. Pray tell, what are you doing?
Are they easy to crack open and take a peek inside?
I don't know. You gonna push on the door?
Yeah, I lightly push on it.
It gives.
Alright, I take a peek inside. Do I see anything?
You see a wall that turns into a corner for a hall.
So far, nothing over there.
Not until you step into it. There's nothing. All you see is a corner.
Alright. I am going to try and peek around the corner.
Okay, so you step into the hallway. Why are you? Oh, 'cause this stupid thing. All right, I'm gonna have to get used to this side panel. Seriously. Okay, so you step into the hall. Smooth stone stairs worn down by countless generations of footsteps wind downward to an intersection of hallways adorned with dusty rugs and ornamented with symbols of winged eyes, discarded bones, bits of broken weapons, and an awful smell all provide evidence of recent Zilgath occupation.
I think we got more of the smelly things.
Right. Alright, everybody on your guard.
Prestidigitation. You're gonna start cleaning up the downstairs.
These bones are just cluttered all over the place. Who organized here?
Although Shima, as you step into the hall and you have a clear, the hallway is dimly lit, and you can see ahead of you to the north that there is a figure of some kind standing stoically in the hall. It's not doing anything, but it's just standing there. It's a little hard to see, but
I have low light vision.
Even with your low light vision, like, you have a hard time seeing this individual. like there's some sort of someone there, but um like it's very vague.
I sort of like motion to the others like there's somebody there, but not doing anything.
Hmm. I'm gonna send Wolfie on some reconnaissance. Maybe Wolfie can get a good sniff out of him. Does he
You be
smell
careful.
Like does he smell like you, or not Wolfie? Ash. God dang it. See if he's like dead or like she smells like if he's dead or something.
Well, it's standing, isn't he?
Could be a zombie.
You don't know.
Exactly. You don't know. Could be
Dim
a
lit.
zombie.
Hard to tell. So are you sending Ash out in front of you?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna look at her bed. Give whoever this is a good whiff.
She can't go past the die, but she can get up to where the die is.
Yeah. She's just gonna go walk it up there.
Ooh, boom, 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 boom.
She might get distracted by the bones. That wouldn't surprise me.
She kind of like looks at them. She's sniffing. You can tell, and she's at full health, by the way. You have
Yeah,
marked her at full
I
health.
put her back to that.
So she like you can see that she's like, she's not growling at whatever is over there, but she's like looking, but she looks back, and you guys just hear like, bark bark. Shothra, you hear no smell.
What is the person that's standing up over there doing?
Standing, looking at Ash judgingly.
Judgingly? Well, how dare they?
Oh, it
She's,
is a demon dog after all. Demon wolf.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna. Should we go say? I don't trust them, but should we go say hello? She's gonna kind of whisper this. See what the hell they're doing down here. Well, I can go up and you guys stay behind a little bit, and if I give you guys a signal, and she'll like hold her hands like put a 1 or a 2, like 1 is bad, 2 is good.
Shimmer has her bow ready just in case.
Do you knock an arrow?
No, not yet. Basically, she just has it out in your hands.
You're just kind of leaning on it.
Yeah.
Oh yes, good.
We understand, Shothra. Go for it.
Okay, alright. Come on, Ash, let's go.
Alrighty, so when you step into the T, so you get a clearer picture. This individual moves towards you, but he's not stepping. He's like floating. His upper torso looks, somewhat translucent, but his lower area is like kind of wispy.
Is it a ghost? Are we seeing a ghost?
And he goes up to you and he goes, "Well, you're not one of those disgusting lizards. What are you doing in my temple?"
I'm sorry for trespassing. We were sent here on a mission, and we've dealt with the lizards. and a few demons and some big hulking monstrosities, you could say we're doing cleanup duty on your temple and getting all the baddies out.
Who sent you?
A character? Was it the
Constable.
constable who sent us? Yes,
Yep.
the constable of this town.
City.
Sydney, is that her name?
City.
Oh, city.
Constable of the
Sorry.
city.
Constable of the city. My bad.
And like he just looks at you and he goes, well, you don't appear to be completely useless.
I can assure you we are quite very useful.
Well, then, I guess I have no choice. If you are sent here to clean out the filth, then do so. I won't stop you, but I'll be watching.
We will
Cantrell's gonna
clean out the
step
filth.
forward.
Gwennon moves up behind Ash. Can she determine from that distance if she's looking at a cleric?
Give me a religion check.
$18?
18 total or 18 on the die?
18 total.
He definitely is wearing clerical garb. Cantrell, you can give me a perception check.
Sure.
2?
Mhm.
You don't notice anything.
I just see a wispy old man.
Yep. You see a very gruff, actually, I'll post what it looks like for you guys.
The counselor's just gonna like turn around for a minute and whisper again to him.
That's what he looks like.
Is he a ghost? Is that a ghost?
Just kind of puts a soft hand on Shata's shoulders. Just calm
He's
down.
he's obviously a ghost. I won't make you roll an occult check.
I mean, that's fair. He kind of pipes up. It's like, could we have your name, sir?
If you must. Because I am Ulfadar, Grand Architect of Aridin, designer and overseer of this temple.
Well met. I do hope we can expedite the cleaning then. By any chance, what have you seen transpire here?
Those disgusting lizards and those summoned abominations defiling my beautiful temple.
More of what was above.
So Gwennon is going to look at the Othadar and say, I'm a cleric as well. Can you tell us what started this invasion of your holy space?
Interesting question. He goes, I don't rightly know. I was resting peacefully, unaware of what was going on. Mostly visitors stay to the upper hall. The lower hall is meant for the clergy, yet these things have decided to make my beautiful temple their home now. And sadly, there's not much I can do. I'm tired of being disapparated and reapparating to again not be able to remove them from this space. But if you've been able to clear the upper hall, then hopefully you can do the same down here.
Well, where are your fellow clergymen? Won't they help?
Are you daft, woman? Do you know how long I have not been living?
I would assume since the towers and the church itself fell into the ground.
Far longer than that.
Hmm. That was close though. Anyway.
Is there anything that you would like to impart to us that might help us as we try to cleanse the temple for you?
Like when you ask that question, he looks at you with borderline annoyance. When you ask that, and he will tell you when you ask that question. Bum, bum, bum. He steps forward and he points to the east. So he points in this direction. And he says, scholars put their knowledge into books you'll find. And then he steps back.
Okay. And I'm going to raise my hands and say, as a fellow cleric, may the blessing of Desna be upon you.
He scoffs.
Whatever. I'm trying to be civil, you know.
He's a very rude ghost.
Well, you know, I mean, information gathering.
He also follows arrogant, so.
Well, I know that, but you know.
Yeah, but
All I know
But
is
he
I
did.
heard-
But he did look east and say that information. I mean, that was a bit of something there. So.
Yeah, I heard books by.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should wait.
That was
He's gone. Bye.
So-
Thank you.
So when you guys start heading towards that direction, he goes poof.
Oh. Oh well, bye, ghost. Oh, good. I'm not a big fan of ghosts.
Noted. Door tries to open.
You're gonna just try to open the door.
Yep, just wide open.
All right. Give me a second here. I gotta fix some stuff on this side. Come on. Oh, why are you being so slow today? It's like extra slow today. Alrighty, so you open the door, and you are greeted by two beings having an argument. One is obviously a Zolgath, and the other one is a demon of some kind.
Have they noticed we opened the door?
Actually, they were arguing right up until you opened the door.
Oh dang! I was gonna say I can interrupt that argument with a throwing axe.
So that is the demon. And that is Zolgath.
All right.
And they notice you, and pretty much. The demon turns to the Zolgath and says, "We'll deal with our issue later. First, we must dispose of these interlopers." And
That
why-
lovely sort of paisley green, and is that a carpet?
Yep.
Yeah, it's carpets.
Yes, this is all carpeting. And for some reason, when you have 3 hero points, you might want to fix that.
Okay, I can't have that.
It's
Not
one.
not
haven't-
not at,
We're,
not at the start.
we're back
not
to
at-
1.
Yep.
You start with 1 every session,
Okay. And they
you
don't.
gain 1
They,
per break.
They don't carry
They-
over.
they don't carry. Okay, yeah, fixed it.
Okay. Any. So, let's see. That's the tracker now. Okay, and it's clear. Sorry, I'm getting used to this new sidebar. I want to test it because it's new, and I think this is going to be the interface going forward. So I want to test it.
Shiny.
Well, I need to figure out why the fog of war is not fog of warring for me. So I don't know why that's happening. I'll have to jump on one of the forums for that. I figured it would act just like the other fog of war. You basically just... Actually, let me do this. Let me see. They keep it on the... Oh, that's why. Alright.
Ah,
Oh,
lights out.
Aha! There we go. Haha, I found it. Alright, so I think all of my maps got updated because usually the fog of war is pre-triggered. So give me a second. Let me adjust some stuff.
Yep.
That's what I was looking for before. Yay. Alrighty. Beautiful. So now I can do fog of war. Okay. Oh, see, now it looks different. Okay. Well, then that's
Just
dumb.
looks very black.
Oh no, I mean on I'm talking about on the DM side. Like when I changed the map setting, the icon options changed. I was under the impression that I can set the area initially, but it looks like it's a combination. So I'm just a little weird. Just like my train of thought, I guess, and their train of thought just don't mesh. Okay. I'm just opening up the areas that you would have seen.
Probably see a little bit down this way.
Yep, that's what I'm doing now. Alrighty. And then now the room. Because you can obviously see these 2 J-holes. Alrighty. Nice. And then map updated. Cool. Yay! I am happy DM again. Alrighty, so you, 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 and you. Oh, helps if I'm actually on the wrong pointer. New interface, who this? Sorry.
Still the same scribbles.
Alright, so we'll just do it this way, because it'll just be easier. Still has issues with control click. So we're gonna add you guys. Gonna delete. Okay, now why are you were blank before? What? Alright. Remove all tokens again. You're annoying. You're really annoying, game. Okay. Remove Ash, because Ash doesn't actually get a turn. It's like it being slow wouldn't be a problem if like if I didn't see a partial page while it's loading. So let's see. Turn this off of stove. Okay, so yeah, 28. Falls. Oh, dude, what is killing me, Jathal? With the crappy ass rolls. At least get them out of the way early, I guess, right?
Hey, this is on initiative and not in battle yet.
I just need Gwynen's initiative.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Jeebus.
Well, I have a plus 15 to perception.
Yeah, but you also rolled well.
Yeah, I rolled really well. It took me a second to do the math there.
Alrighty, Gwendolyn, you're first.
Yeah, and I'm at the back. Can I see anything in there, or can I just hear what's going on?
Well, you heard some yelling and arguing when the door was opened. And you can see the demon-ish thingy. But I mean, you know, there are people blocking your line of sight.
Sure. Okay. So what I will do then is I will cast. Let's see. I just want to make sure I get the right one here. Hello. Oh, I hate it when Roll20 is slow.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird today.
I'm just wanting to double check. Guidance is the one that adds, doesn't it? For.
Yeah, guidance will give you a +1 to attack.
Sure. Okay, there we go. All right. So I am going to cast guidance on I think onto Shathra because she's the most likely person to run in and do something at this point.
Yeah.
And I will then, and that is a single action. And then I will obviously can't move anywhere, so I will, and I can only cast that. I can't cast that twice, though, can I?
You have to spend another action to cast it again. Remember?
Okay, okay,
Um,
I get 3 actions. So one action to cast guidance on Shathra, one action to cast guidance on Shima, and my third action to raise my shield.
all right, here you go.
Yeah, do that.
Alrighty, so we got a Shima with a guidance. She's got a little sword buff. Shathra, giving her a little 1 round sword buff. Game. Scrolling the icons, not the map. Alrighty, so that's Gwynen's go. Okay. So then let's see. What are you gonna do? You are going to do. Let's see. And it has. Ooh, he's definitely gonna do that. Alrighty, so let's see. So he is going to go here, and he has a long spear.
Oh, you cheeky little bastard.
Yep. And you look like you can do some stuff, and you're dressed in robes, and he's not stupid, which means you do magic-y stuff. So he's gonna stab you. Sorry,
Yeah.
Kentrell.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
no, that tracks.
The enemies are smarts.
This one is at least.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. That's gonna hurt. 32.
Oh yeah, that's a crit.
Okay. So this is gonna be a lot of damage. So let's see. So I need. 2 of those. Plus I need 1, 2 for you. And it's a grievous strike. Okay. I need 1, 2 for you. Okay. Ooh, 1 really bad roll. So let's see. So it's 16, 20. So you take 34 points of piercing damage. 7 points of that is evil. You have a grievous wound. You are sickened 2.
Sickened 2, you said.
Yes, sir. Sickened 2. Give me a second. I'll tell you what that is.
Yeah.
I knew there was a tab I forgot to put up. Basically, it's going to affect a couple things that you can do.
Alright. Since it was evil damage and I'm a good character, what does that mean?
It's basically that it's just separate in case you specifically have any vulnerabilities to it.
Gotcha.
If you were an evil character, it would, I think it has no effect or a reduced effect, because it's evil. It's basically alignment based damage.
Right.
So if you were evil, it would have no effect on you. I believe also if you were neutral, it would have no effect on you. It's the same thing like guiding lance. Like if you shoot a guiding lance at the same alignment or neutral alignment, it has no effect.
Gotcha.
So.
Ugh.
Yep.
Yep. That's malevolent intent. Ow.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's it's a freaking demon.
Well, freaking demon.
I'm a demon.
Alrighty, so sickened.
No, you're shot though.
So basically, sickened, you feel ill. So you take a status penalty equal to the value, which is 2 to all your checks and DCs. Let's see. You can spend a single action retching to try and recover. So basically, all checks and DCs right now are at a -2 penalty for you're not sure how long.
Okay.
And yep, it moved. It struck. So that's all it can do. Shima, your go.
Am I able to trade places with Control?
You
You could just go past me.
Do you want to trade places or do you want to get past him?
Which would give me most of my turns still to keep?
You would want to move in. Trust me.
I would, if you want to swap places with him, it's going to cost you 2 actions, and you would have to successfully make a check because
Can't
you
just like go. Go.
All right.
Suck it in.
I move in and I'm going up here. Actually, no. I'm gonna go right next to him, and I'm gonna be in tiger stance.
Okay, so 2 actions, move in tiger stance, and I'm presuming flurry of blows.
Yep. So let's see.
Remember, you have a +1 to attack.
Okay. 35 to hit.
35 is a hit, not a crit.
Okay.
And so, just quickly, so with that first punch, so you punch him, and like this puddle of like viscous nasty appears on his body. I need a reflex save.
Okay. And that's gonna be 32.
Okay, you're unaffected as like this green gout of slime shoots at you.
Alright. So this is gonna be 20 damage on that first hit.
Okay.
Slash because I'm using my claws. Second hit is gonna be 27.
27 is a hit.
And that's gonna be 17 to hit. 17 damage.
Okay.
And that's all my goes.
Alrighty. So, my Zilgath friend, at the cost of no action, does a little shimmy. Okay. Alrighty. And I need Shima, Cantrell, Shothra, and Ash to give me a fortitude save.
Oh boy.
Cantrell with a -2.
Is it not just checks and
Checks and DCs.
so this is a save, not a check?
Yeah. Saves or DCs. Because you,
No, I thought that was like spell difficulty class.
yeah, you're against his.
Oh, okay.
You say fortitude or reflex?
This is a
Fortitude.
fortitude.
And I got a 28.
I got a 25 and Ash got a 29.
Okay, so
24.
alright, so only Cantrell fails. So your sickened is up to sickened 3. You don't. Let's see, and let's see. And because you failed while you're in the stench aura, you have a -2 circumstance penalty to any saves to recover from the sickened condition.
Right.
Okay. So that was the no action. And let's see. I don't think you have anything super cool. Ooh. Oh, I love this spell. Let's do this. So for 2 actions, this is a 2 hit, right? Make a spell. Yep, it's a hit, so I gotta make a hat. Okay. There you go. Spell attack. Let's see. So that is going to be a 22.
On me?
Yep.
Miss.
All right. So this green arrow shoots past you. Mm, do, 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 do. Okay. Oh, because you have a heightened version. That's why. Not worth. Alrighty. So it mumbles some stuff, and this glow appears around its body. And that is all it is doing. Shothra, you go.
Okay. I am going to go in the door, squeeze past Shima, and go there. Yeah. Do I need a penalty or something for shimming by? Or no?
Oh, even if I wanted to, I couldn't because he already used a reaction.
Wait.
Remember,
Alright.
one reaction per round.
I'm going to rage, and then I have to do my fancy schmancy new rage damage.
Can you tell me what the properties of your axe are again, just so I'm aware?
Cold iron. Low grade cold iron is what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
Alright, and then I did temple baby hit points. And then I'm a swing with the axe. Now I hit my 13. Hehehe. Great start. Great start.
It's
Great
like
start.
it's like I never really get scared when you swing your axe because I know your dice hate you.
My dice. I'm using a 0 point. I got a fucking 5 on the dice.
Now you know how I roll initiative. I roll 5s.
Ah,
It's like under normal
there
circumstances.
we go.
All right,
I
what'd you
used the
roll?
hero point, and now I got a nat kraken.
Alrighty, that's gonna be definitely a hit.
Really quick.
My dice love and hate me, but mostly hate me. Alright. So now I do double. I rolled the dice twice, right?
Yep.
For the crit. Is that D12? That is D12. Okay. Alright. We're starting off strong. That's the same roll. Alright, we'll take that. That's 41 points of damage to Mr. Impy Boy.
Alrighty.
Cold iron
So,
battle axe? Damn.
you said 41?
41.
Alrighty. So it hisses at you.
I hiss back. Well, I growl back. I don't hiss. I growl. That's my turn.
Alrighty. So let's see. So So when you do that, it yells something past you to the Zolgath behind you, and the Zolgath just nods.
I guess the tank is gonna be the tank this battle.
Alrighty, so Drathal. So now he can actually get into the room. So let's see. He's gonna go here, there, there, and there. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Wait, are you 30 or 25 for movement? Oh, you're 25. Yeah, that's right. Because I would have to use my agile feat if I wanted to move faster, and I don't want to do that because that is going to cost me an action. So you end up here. And Drathal is gonna swing. Actually, let's see. Yeah, he is going to. He's going to do bless. So initially, that's a 5-foot emanation. So he casts a bless. That's going to affect him and Shothra currently. And then he is going to make an attack. And I'm really glad I cast bless. Because holy crap, sir. Why do you want to roll like garbage? This one, that is a miss. Yep. Oh well.
Tried.
Yeah, this happens when you roll like garbage. Okay, Kentrell.
We're gonna back up. 10, 15, 20. Bleh. And they're gonna
Okay.
wrench.
Alrighty. Give me a DC for that.
Alright. Actually, who has wretched before? What was that roll again?
Oh, I did.
You remember what the roll was?
Not off the top of my head, no, but I did have to wrench at one point.
I would assume like a fortitude save or something.
It is a fortitude save.
Okay. With a -2. Okay. 29 from a nat 20 going down to 27.
Alright. So you're at sickened 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like do you feel the effect of the stench leave you? The effect of that hit you took does
Still
not
there.
does not seem to be going away.
Not yet, at least.
Correct.
Okay. So that's 2 actions. Could I do it again?
If you want, you want to retch one more time.
Yeah. See if it actually helps. Actually, could I check to see if the wound itself could just be like the reason for it, or
The wound, like you still feel like where you got hit, you still feel sore. Like not from the hit, but there's something extra.
like there was some sort of poison?
I don't know if like not so much as poison, but like it just was just a very damaging hit.
All right. I'm gonna. We can't quick pull things from our raccoon pack, can we?
Only thing you can quick pull is the potion.
Doing that and chugging one down. I believe that was 2d10 or 3d8.
3d8 plus 10.
3d8 plus 10. So. Ooh. Okay, so 10, 20, 27. 27 HP back.
Okay. You get back the HP. You don't lose the sickened condition.
Ugh. Ugh. And that's basically his turn.
Yep. Alrighty, Gwennon.
Okay. Now, from what I know, would I know the best option of what to do to treat Cantrell? Alright. Let's see here.
For sickened condition, only thing you would know, the only thing that affects it is retching. And he's retched. You don't know that he isn't sickened anymore. And you just saw him quaff a potion, but he still looks kind of woozy. So if you want to attempt to treat wounds, you can, but that's all the information I can really give you.
Sure, yeah, and my my character sheet here is not responding, so I've got a bit of a mess, which is all right. So all right. So what I think I will actually do in this particular case is I will do basically a medicine check, which for me would be battle medicine. So I get 1+1 on my check because of the healer's gloves, and then
You're doing that on
okay,
Cantrell?
yeah. So I'm going to do the on Cantrell. So first action is to move one square back here so that I can touch him, and then I will do the battle medicine, and I will go for the critical level of that.
So you're going to go for the D20?
Yeah.
DC 20.
Yeah, DC 20. Okay. So, all right, and I'll get a +15 to that, right? Because I get +1 for my healer's gloves plus the 14 on my medicine. So let's see what we can do here. So, I'm going to use my hero point. So that is 7 and 15, that's 21, so I just make it.
So you heal him the rest of the way because he has hit points. He's still under hit points. However, his sickened condition does not change.
Because it says here, critical success, 4d8 wounded condition removed.
Yeah, wounded condition, and you didn't get a critical. You adjusted your DC. So if you had gotten a 30, you would have qualified for the critical success.
Okay, and a success. Okay, but a success still gives me the wounded condition removed.
He's not wounded.
Okay, so I know now that this doesn't count towards that. Okay. So, all right, so he's completely healed. So he obviously doesn't look good, but that's the best I can do with, and that'll just be the battle medicine use, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, does that count as an actual laying on with the healing gloves when I just do battle medicine? No. Right?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
You're,
all right.
You're basically putting on
just
one of your
medicine.
you're putting on one of your butterfly band-aids.
Butterfly bandages. Okay.
And you're like,
too bad I can't. I don't know if I can actually post my butterfly bandage in our chat or not, but anyway. Post it in Discord, but I don't know that counts. So.
You got
You
one
got
more
one
action.
more action.
Okay, raise my shield again. Up my
Alrighty.
DC.
Alrighty. So, at the start of the demon's turn, your sickened condition goes away.
Okay. Uh-huh. He's just gonna yell out, "That weapon is dangerous."
Okay, and let's see. Let's see. Ooh, that's a sneaky thing to do. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, of why I should have read this better. I would have did this first round. Okay. Damn, that's only one action. That's broken. I love it.
Boo.
So let's see.
I'm gonna log out and back into Roll20. It's completely unresponsive for me.
That is perfectly fine. It's been acting the big time dumb for me as well.
Yeah. Oh, so I'll just do that real quick.
Let's see. Let's do this. So let's see. Minutes of 13. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Sorry, just to make sure I'm doing this right, because I don't want to screw you guys, because the spell is pretty, like, it's broken, literally. Let's see. Subscription. Yes. Okay, so I need. Okay, so I can do this. And it is Perfect. That is within level. So he says something in a language I know none of you know. And come on. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, one.
Oh, great. He summons minis of him.
2, 3. And to make things easy, they just go after his go. And just double check ability. Yep. Ha 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 ha. And they have that. Cool. Alrighty. And then he basically rears back his spear and just gouges it at Shothra. And that is going to be a 29,
That hits.
but not a crit, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I have a 23 AC when I'm raging.
Alrighty, so let me get one
I
of
use
these.
blade.
Okay. And another one of these. Another one of these. Okay. So so you take 20 points of damage. 4 of that is evil, and the other is piercing.
Okay.
So I know you're
So
raging.
20 in total then. Yeah.
20 in total. The evil damage is evil damage, so that doesn't
Yeah.
get modified because you
Mhm.
rage. And you are also now sickened 2. Boink.
And that just what, -2 on ability checks or something?
Ability checks and DCs. So basically, anytime you roll a d20, it's -2. I don't know why they need to be all cryptic with it, but that's pretty much what it boils down to. And so you're sickened 2. And now the little guys go. And they're all going to attack you.
I am
F.
the threat.
Pretty
Flat.
much.
So let's see.
The tank is tanking this time.
Ugh. Miss, and 1 hit. So So you take 3 points of piercing, 2 points of evil, and I need a fortitude save.
2 points of what? Piercing? And 2 points of what?
3 points of piercing, 2 points of evil, and I need a fortitude
Oh,
save.
5. Okay. 7 minus 5. And then a fortitude. Fortitude.
You're gonna make it, but I can hope. Oh, did you fail the fortitude save?
Regular 20.
Oh, okay. Now you made it.
Oh, okay.
It's like-
Yeah, I have a 16, but I rolled a freaking 4 on the dice. Oh, wait, minus 2. No, I don't. 18.
You still make it.
Oh, I still make it? Oh, that's a shocker.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're imps. You know they're imps because you fought them before. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alrighty, cool.
My dog will chew on them and spit them out.
So they went. Alrighty, Shima, it's your go.
Going ham.
Going ham.
Slash. Okay, first roll is gonna be 33.
33 is a hit. Okay, I need a reflex save.
Reflex save is gonna be 29.
Okay, you're unaffected by the orb of green goo that shoots past you.
First hit's gonna do 16 damage.
Okay.
Next hit is gonna be 28 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that's gonna be 17 damage.
Okay.
Next one, I am doubting it's gonna hit because I roll a 4 on my die. So last one. Nut Kraken!
Hey, crit fish!
And that's gonna be. Oh, I rolled twice. 24 damage.
Alrighty, so I need Jathal and Shothra and Yushima to give me a reflex save.
$28.
Okay, Jathal super failed, so Jathal, you
19 with the minus 2.
and you normal failed.
Boo.
So,
It wasn't that great a roll anyway. I don't think 21 would have made it anyway.
So it explodes in a cloud of brimstone and acid, and
Doesn't Shothra technically only has a -1 because of Jathal's blessing?
the bless is for attack,
Okay.
and let's see. So you're gonna take 6 points of acid damage. Shathra and Jathal is gonna take 12 points
Okay.
because he super failed. So he takes double. Boink. The imps are still there. They're kind of laughing.
They won't be laughing when Wolfie starts tearing them apart.
Oh, I should have left them on the board. So
Well, he's right before me, so.
yeah, so he goes after. So they go after going in. So what are you gonna do? Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that. I would definitely do that. Let's see. And first. So this guy is going to move into the corner. Doot, 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 doot. And oh yeah. Is there a reflex save? I think there's a reflex save. Let me just double check. Yep. So everyone in the library needs to give me a reflex save.
How many reflex saves? Oh, crap. That's gonna be a 14. 'Cause of the -2 and it's on the die.
Ooh, so let's see. You said
I got a
14?
35.
14, yep.
Okay.
I got a 35.
35, so that is a normal success. So you'll take half damage. You failed but didn't critically fail, so you take full damage. Actually, you said you did 14?
Yep, I got
14.
a 14.
Ooh, that's a critical fail, so you take double damage.
Aw, man.
And Jarthal. Let's see. Ugh, you're not rolling well today, sir. Let's see. What's your reflex? That is a normal fail. So let's roll some d6s. Woohoo! As backs into the corner of the library, points a scaly, pointed, crickly finger at Shathra, says some stuff, and this little light thingy comes out and flies towards you. And
Damn, he really went far down, didn't he?
he wanted to make sure he was in the range.
Oh, okay.
Not great, but I mean, it's average damage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, 16, 17, 18. Boo. Alrighty, so normal fails take 20 points of fire damage, and normal saves take half, criticals double or none. So that's 40 points, I think, to Shathra.
Ugh. Tank is not looking great anymore.
The imps don't look like they're affected at all.
Oh, those cheeky bastards.
Advantages from being born in the hells. And let's see, you take 20, and then we're gonna see if the magical protections kick in. Okay, the magical protections kick in. So the fireball hits the books, or actually hits the bookshelves, and there's a slight translucent glow. The books seem to be unaffected by the fireball. And that's everything it can do. I was kind of hoping it did more damage than that, but, you know. Shathra, you go.
Okay, well, I am very upset. So I'm gonna take 2 of my actions to move to chase this fucker down.
She is still sickened because of the thing, even though the
Yep.
demon's gone.
Haven't retched. I'm too busy mad.
It's not an effect of the demon itself. It's an effect of the attack it did.
Okay.
So
Alright, that's a pry hit. Little fucker. He's probably not little, but it's a pry hit the fucker. Alright. 27. I already minus the 2.
27 is a normal hit.
Great. Really? Really? A 1? 13 points of damage. I got a 9 and a 1. That's my turn, because I had to take 2 actions to move here.
It kind of laughs at you.
Me.
Alrighty, so let's see. Jethal. Let's see. How far away are you? 5. I think that is out of range for short throw. 20. So he is not the dumb, so he noticed they didn't get an attack of opportunity, so he is going to move closer. Actually, he's going to spend an action to maintain his bless and extend it 5 feet. So it is now 10. And then he's going to move. He's going to jump on top of this table. And he's going to chuck his star knife twice at that dude. Okay, so that first one might be a miss. Oh no, that just hits.
Hey.
-4. So 2 hits. Good job, Jathal. It's always a good thing when you're not sucking. Well, not sucking at die rolling.
Oh, I suck at die rolling, apparently. My dice just despise me.
Okay, so let's see. So that's 6, 10, 13, plus 8. That's 1. Not great, but I mean, it's damage. Okay, Kentrell, here goes, sir.
Okay. I can see this one directly in front, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna cantrip. Oh, dang, I have to reopen my sheet. Of course I do. Okay. Yeah, we're doing telekinetic projectile at it. Aims.
Alright.
Is attack roll. And since my minuses are gone,
Yep.
yay. That is going to be a 33 to hit.
That's a crit.
Oh shit.
It's an imp.
I mean, fair. So it's and that means I get to roll 3 more. Okay.
What's your minimum damage?
10.
Okay, roll your die.
Okay. I did not roll minimum. 27 magical blunt damage.
Yeah, it's poofed. Like, it just gone. Just.
And he will go ahead and dispel his staff.
Oh, so you're gonna prep to cast something else?
No, basically all I did was I get to add a d6 of either the spell damage or force damage if the spell didn't do damage, since it was an evocation spell. Basically, the latent energy after the spell was cast with the feat, the spell weapon, whatever's left over goes back into my weapon as an extra d6 in case I need to do melee.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. That makes sense. Right.
Yeah.
So you're just porting the extra damage. Okay, that's cool. It's only a d6 regardless of the extra damage.
Well,
or is it?
Yeah, the spell went off. All I'm doing.
Oh
is
no, I
whatever
know.
was- yeah.
But I'm saying
So,
whatever extra energy is left over, is it only a d6 that you get, or is it multiples?
It's only a d6 because
Okay.
that's the feat, and it changes type depending on the type of spell school.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you got
Yeah.
more than just a d6 because you did extra damage. Then
I'll have to double check that later, but yeah, for now
Alright.
just a d6.
alrighty, Gwen, it's your go.
Alrighty. So I probably can't see anything much at all from where I am.
Where you are currently, you could see a shimmer.
Yeah, okay. So what I am going to do, the risk of incurring the wrath of Jathal,
He's already in the room, so you might as well be with him.
well, can I, okay, so I'm here, and I can move 25, 5, 10, 15, 20.
That puts you right under shimmer.
Yeah, or can I occupy this square, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that too.
All
You're
right,
just-
I think
you're
I
just
will
drag it.
will do that. So that's my movement. Okay. see if Roll20 will cooperate now that I've redone it. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. So, if a spell has a range, 2 actions, so my spell would have a range, my healing font spell would have a range of 30 feet. And if I can pick a single target, right? So today's that's what I want.
You can reach Shatra.
Yeah, I'm just checking that. Yeah, I can just reach Shothra there. Okay. So I am going to use one of my healing fonts to cast at level 2. So that will give her 2d10 plus 16 for a 2-action heal.
Okay.
I'm stuck in the tower. Okay, so that's an 8, and that looks like unfortunately a 1. So that's 9 plus 16. So Shastra is healed for 25, and that's my turn.
Yay.
Alrighty. So the imps go. And they're going to do the last thing they were ordered to do.
Go after Shatra.
Me. Pretty much me. Oh, hello. Here they come.
So they're both going to move. I'll take them out. Alrighty. And let's see. Let's see. Okay, I need to be healed. Final citation. Interesting. Alrighty. So let's see. That. Alrighty, I need a will save.
Alright.
Shothra.
Okay. That is gonna be 18, so 16.
Yes. So that is a fail.
When the DM smiles, it's already too late.
Mm-hmm.
So you so one of the imps, the one to the north of you, like says, "You know what? I'm sorry. You know, we should be friends. You know, like I won't attack you, you don't attack me, and everything will be cool, right?"
Do I have to respond?
You're charmed.
Oh, so it doesn't matter what I say.
You know what?
Hey.
That sounds like a wonderful idea, but your fish friend's gotta go.
Uh-oh. This is
Only one of them is your friend.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Because I keep forgetting. Charm is different. So give me a second. So
Oh,
wait, no,
no.
you failed. You didn't succeed. So let me see.
Yeah, I
Becomes
failed.
friendly. All right. So your attitude towards this particular imp is now friendly.
So can I still like? Do I have to do what he says,
You
or?
don't have to do what he says. He's not asking you to do anything. He's just like you don't have any hostile intentions towards this particular imp.
Okay.
Oh, so that one's just got the safe, like, get out of jail free
That's the
card for
that's
now.
that's the get out of jail free card. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Alrighty. Now, ooh, let's see if this works. This is, let's see. So, alrighty. So the other imp puts its hand on your shoulder.
That's invading my personal space, Mr. Imp.
That's fine. Actually, you're still hostile, so he technically has to touch you still. All right, so give me a second here. Plus, you said your AC is 23, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So he's able to actually physically touch you. In your head, you hear, you know what? Since you're not gonna attack my friend anymore, let's make a deal. I'll help you out. But you gotta promise not to hurt us. And let us leave. What do you say? And I'm going to give you a separate check because you are charmed.
Okay.
Because you're not friendly towards this target, but it is an enchantment effect, so you do get a will save.
Oh, boy, this is going great.
Let's roll.
-13 -2 is 11.
Well, the 13's a fail.
-2 is 11.
Well, it's not a critical fail, so that's good.
Uh,
So you're not compelled to agree to this, but
okay.
it sounds like a good deal to you. So you can choose to react how your character would normally react to something that sounds like a good deal.
Well, she doesn't like demons.
I don't know, you kind of like that one. He seems kind of okay.
He's on the level. You know, he's not exactly like a wolf, but he's close. He's like halfway up to wolf status. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to think like Shother at the moment.
What kind of help?
Ooh, we're engaging. It's like, are we negotiating? Always.
That to bite me in the ass, quite literally.
Is it
Oh.
my turn yet?
Nope. This is still the demon's turn. Alrighty, so let's see. He's like, you know what, kid? I like your style. I'm gonna grant you a luck boon.
What's a lucky boon?
It's like, you just, you know, say we're cool, and you let us go. In the next hour, you know, if you try to do something and, you know, it's not quite feeling okay, you just, you just go, you know what? I feel lucky. And our deal takes effect, and then you get another chance to whatever you're failing at.
Will you leave the temple?
I mean, it's going to take us a while. I mean, we're imps. I mean, we were summoned here. We didn't want to be here. But, if you let us go, then yeah. I mean, if that's what it takes to make a deal, then yeah.
And you got a deal.
So what you all see is one imp talking to Shathra and saying, hey, we should be pals. Everything is fine. We'll leave. Just be chill. And then, like, her axe kind of gets kind of limpy. And then the other one, like, just floats over to her and puts its hand on her shoulder and kind of, like, makes some gestures like it's talking to her, but you don't see its mouth moving. You don't hear anything. And then you hear Shathra say, actually, no, you don't. This is all telepathic. You just kind of like Shasta kind of nods. You don't hear her say anything. And then the two imps disappear. And your -2 from the sickening is gone.
Yay! This is not come back to bite me in the ass.
I thought that happened at the beginning of their turn. Because that's what happened with me.
Yeah.
I never retched.
But it didn't happen.
It doesn't matter. Didn't have to. She still would have failed the other one. So,
but
they're
what about
gone.
the first one?
What'd you roll for the first one?
Because I know the last one was like 11 after all the negatives, but...
It was an 18.
18. So you would have... So you would have not been... So you wouldn't have been charmed by the other one, but you would have still been affected by the second one.
I already made the deal, doesn't matter.
Either way.
So you see the two imps vanish. And
then I turn my angry glare back at the lizard.
And I need to do that. And you just ignore what that is.
That from my luck boon. Sure, we're just gonna say that that's what it is for.
Shema, it's your go.
I have no idea.
Huh?
I knew this was gonna come back to bite me in the ass.
My turn.
Yep.
Going over here. Scratch, scratch, scratch.
All right. Give me some rolls.
First one's gonna be 23 to hit.
That is a hit, but nope, it's a crit.
Yeah! And that's gonna be... $24 points.
Okay. I was expecting higher, but thank you for your die not being great.
Yeah, we're a little bit low. Second one's gonna be 25 to hit.
25. That is a normal hit.
It's gonna be 21 points.
Okay.
And last one's gonna be 26 to hit.
That is a normal hit.
And that's gonna be 16 points of damage.
Okay. He is still up. And it is his go. And
We got him back up to nowhere to go.
Yep. So he's got one but not the other. Let's see. Okay, cool. So it can do this once. And that's a good thing, because it needs to BTFO. So... Alright. So the first thing it's going to do is it casts a spell, and this green glow covers it. And it looks to see if anything happens when it casts that, and nothing happens. And then it smiles, and then it casts something else, and it disappears.
Man, so tired of things disappearing.
And you... Poof. And with that, we're going to take a break, because over our break time. We'll be back in like 10-15 minutes, and then we will finish off the rest of the session. So get up, stretch your legs, have a coffee, do the thing, and we'll catch you guys in a few.
I don't think we'll lose power or anything like that. Rarely do.
And we're back. Lose power. Uh-oh. What's happened to lose power?
No, I just said that we're under a severe thunderstorm warning. It just got upgraded,
Ugh.
but it's not a big deal.
Fun.
Alrighty. So, something came up for one of our players, so we're going to end a little bit early, but we are still going to do an RP option for the party. So, the demon is gone, the Zilgath BTFO, you don't know where it is. Apparently, Shothra made a deal with an imp, and they disappeared. And you're in a library that, despite being millennia
Fireball.
old and took a fireball, tanked it like a boss, seems pristine.
Detect magic?
Yeah, you need to like shade your eyes. Like this
Oh, God,
room,
not again.
like
Okay,
the amount of abjuration in this room is on a ridiculous scale.
and I'm going to look around to the group and I will say, does anyone need healing or care?
I'm
You
good for
patched-
now.
You patched me up pretty good. Thank you.
And what does Shothra say?
Shothra?
Shothra doesn't say anything.
Hmm.
You need healing?
Oh no, I'm okay.
Okay.
And Kitra's okay?
Yep.
All right.
Shema is fine.
Good.
Alrighty.
Turn off the detect magic. Oh, God.
Yep.
Okay. Just a small warning. Magical protection on the books. Probably why they're pristine. Don't know if that's the only thing on them.
Yeah. So without having to make a perception roll, you know that there is like no dust or accumulation of dust in this room at all.
He's gonna reach for just a random book and just kind of lightly pull on it.
It's fine.
Just comes out. Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Then he's just skimming through. He's not really looking for anything in particular. He's just wondering if he just triggered a trap or something like that on them.
Nope.
Okay.
The pages are the pages of the book are of high quality. The book itself is of high quality because it's a very ornately bound book. It doesn't seem like it's been affected by time at all.
Alright, he's just gonna close the book, put it back where he got it from. It's like, okay. Well,
So-
I guess
I need to choose. Trap.
Gwenette's going to look at the books in her immediate vicinity. Are they in a language she can read?
Everything is in common. Well, like for the most part, everything is in common.
And does there seem to be any order or any noticeable grouping or clustering to the kinds of books?
Nothing that screams out at you.
So she looks at Cantrell. So how do we find what we need?
Well, this is what looks like a I wouldn't say it's like a private library. This seems like a meeting room where people can gather and share stories and read together by the table that Jathal is still standing on.
Oh yeah, he gets off the table.
It's like, regardless, if we're looking for the specific ritual book, I do not know if we might find it here, but we could take the time to look.
I could help with that.
We don't know what the actual book is, so that's another fact.
How about if we each sort of take a section and see if we can find anything that we think could be useful here?
Anything in a library is useful.
Useful to our situation.
So you're going to search for books or useful books.
Yeah.
All right. So I will tell you right now that if you're going to search, the only roles that are going to affect your search are Arcana, Occultism, or Religion.
Okay.
I am of no help here.
Arcana, occultism, or religion. Okay. I am going to. How big a section can we cover when we do this kind of a look check?
Whatever search you do is going to take an hour individually.
Oh. Okay. I will do a religion check.
Okay. And then presuming you're going to do either Arcana or Occultism.
No, religion.
No, I'm
No,
talking about Cantrell.
Oh.
I'm gonna actually turn to Jathal first and say, are you well versed in either arcane or otherworldly texts?
Jathal tells you, I am cloistered. The ways of Arcana and the occult are foreign to me.
Well, it seems we have time, so I might as well give it a shot.
So are you going to ask Jathal to search as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
I will say Jathal can try for the occult, even though they're not trained in it. Just something that would seem strange to them, otherworldly.
Alrighty.
Like
My
something-
occult and my arcana are pretty much the same. It's a +3, so
Both are better than mine. Well, I mean,
both-
it's not something where I'm skilled.
Both are better than Jathal's.
Everything's
I'll
better
say-
than
But
mine.
Jathal presumably could do a decent religion check as well.
Yes, he
Actually, could Jathal aid Shima to get +1 or no?
could. No, because he's not trained in either.
Okay, so in that case, Shima.
He could assist Gwenin.
Yeah, that's one for religion.
So that'll
So,
give
yeah.
me a +1.
He has to make a check to see if he can successfully aid you.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and do Arcana.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna roll Jathal's aid. Let's see, and that is 28. So he can give you a +1.
So Jathal will give me a +1 to my religion check.
Yep.
Okay.
For Arcana,
Ooh.
a flat 30.
So I rolled a 19 on the die, +1 from Jathal is 20, plus my religion is 13 for 33.
Nice.
Nice.
I get a 21, so
So all three of those are successes. So 3 different people searching, well, 4 different people searching. So the counter is only going to take an hour. So after the hour's time, Shathra, you hear like a disappointing awe in your mind, and that's it.
Aw.
Okay.
Like if you look around, like doesn't appear anyone else heard it but you.
She just shrugs it off. Eh.
Alrighty, so let's see. Alrighty, so let's get these done. Alright, so Gwennon, you find a book called The Deeds of Aradin. This dusty tome's onion skin pages detail various legendary acts of Aradin before and after he descends to godhood. The book is more than a century old, and therefore it doesn't mention his death. Well, there is no mention of his death. That's why. It's kind of long-winded, but you spent the time with your role to read through it, and you find this passage that captures your attention. So everyone should be able to see that now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm leaving that up there for people to see. Doink.
Is Aradin the last Aslanti?
I will tell you yes.
Okay.
And I'm leaving that up just for a second for people to see on the map.
Just a second, I'm reading slow.
Oh no, this is just for on the actual stream. So actually, I have it on cams, not maps, so it doesn't really matter. Let me do this. Bang.
Okay. I went ahead and just print screened it.
I should do the same thing. I'm going
Well,
to.
it's in your handouts now, so you can just go to
okay.
handouts
Yeah.
and read it whenever you need to at your leisure.
Cool.
And Cantrell, you find a book called The Moonstone Oracles. This text describes Moonstone Hall's primary wonder, which is the Moonstone Pools. And there's an artistic depiction of the Moonstone Pool, and it looks like that pool where the pink nasty monsters came out and tried to eat your faces.
Right. Before they were cleansed.
Yep. It says that the pool transforms natural spring water into conduits for powerful divination. The book describes how Aradinite priests created items called moonstone diadems, and there's a picture of one illustration, and it looks like the two diadems that you have in your possession.
Right.
Reading further, it says that that they were able to deposit visual historical references into the pools. And the book mentions that, sadly, for the most part, later generations mostly used the pools to be able to look at that information. There's a note in the margin from someone talking about how they need to encourage more of the higher and mid-level clerics to deposit more knowledge into the Moonstone pools. And
So-
then, sorry?
So that means that the high and mid-tier clerics were not imparting knowledge.
Not to the same degree as when the pools were first created, as you read through the book.
So the practice was lost eventually.
Not lost, but
Or waned. It waned.
Waned, yeah. And there's no detailed description on how to achieve the divination, but there is an illustration of a cleric kneeling before one of the pools wearing a diadem.
Okay. Something to do along the way back.
And then you only find one more book of interest, and that is the Spells of Man. And this book proposes that human spellcasters as the originators of many common spells, although the claims aren't particularly well reasoned. What you do find, though, in that particular book is that there are 3 pages that apparently can be used as scrolls. And as you guys are done reading, Ulthadar walks into the room after you've read the deeds of Aradin, and he's kind of in a mournful wail, lets out, "Aradin is gone, the ion orbs fall. Who can save us?" He then gazes at you all, and then he says, "The show must go on. You who possess his touch, his reflection, and who can this be? You must gain a reflection from each of the 5 ion orbs. As Aradin poured his essence into them, so must you gain the reflection of these essences. Then you can reignite their power from his high throne in Kortos Mountains."
Is that something that you can drop somewhere where we can have that as a future reference?
Yep, I'll make a separate handout for it because it's not a handout.
That seems kind of pivotal.
That seems like a plot point.
A large plot point.
He it kind of seems like he's doing this rote. He doesn't have the same snarky, peevish tone to his voice when he was talking to you before.
Is he wearing a diadem?
Now that you are looking at him clearly, yes, he's wearing a diadem.
Oh, he's having... Okay. That's...
He basically says, "Alas, the high throne has been lost for ages." He says it's referred to in the Verdant. It's referred to as the Verdant Beacon. And he goes, "You must reclaim the Moonstone pools here, as the memory stored within can tell you more." And then he just kind of turns around and as he's walking towards the door leaving to your now west, he kind of disapparates again.
He's really out of sorts, but he does bring up a point.
And the 3 scrolls you find are...
Oh boy.
So you find a scroll of favorable review.
Let's see, inventory. Held items. Scroll of favorable reviews.
Favorable review, yep. And there's also a scroll of pyrotechnics.
Ooh.
Okay.
We know
We're
who
getting
that
we're
to.
getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Pyrotechnics.
And the last one is a spell scroll of spell immunity.
Ooh.
And there isn't an actual like link to a scroll for it, but it is basically, if you look in the compendium for spell immunity, it's a 4th level spell.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in there. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and okay, so I've got those 3 listed in my held items for later, so I can do work with it. Alright, cool. The favorable review one is gonna happen at the circus. Whenever we get interrupted by our rivals.
Oh yeah.
Imagine having nice things said by them.
Alrighty.
Okay. Just gotta put that away in the bag for now.
Alrighty, so you kind of hear like off into the hallway. You hear like Ulfadar cursing. It's like, damn it, I hate that stupid spell.
Was it used on you before?
He's not in the room. You just kind of hear him like you
Oh,
hear
I don't like that.
like you hear the wailing throughout. Like it feels like it's coming out the walls. Like
I don't
he's
like
literally
that.
the fly. He's the fly in the wall now.
yeah, so it's like it's kind of like after he walked away, like about a minute or so after, like you hear that emanate through the walls. So it's like it doesn't say anything else. It's just basically it's just him in a cranky tone expounding that he hates that spell.
He just stifles a snicker and then it's like, all right, well, the library is a safe spot now, as far as I can tell. If anything happens, we just return here.
Sounds good.
Do we wish to continue through this door? Or do we wish to go down the hallway?
I'd say it's best to continue forward with where we are now, because to backtrack might take a lot of time.
Fair enough. Yeah, we don't exactly know the extent of the size of this level.
Alrighty.
Fair enough.
So with you all, are you all in agreement to heading north?
Heading north.
Alrighty. So that's where we're gonna call it. For this session. Sorry, we're ending a little bit early. Like I said, some things came up for one of our players, so we have to cut it short a little bit. But next session, we will start off with you guys heading deeper into the lower hall. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you're watching live, if you are watching on a VOD, thank you so much. We appreciate you. This is not the only show that we have. The bot's not open, so it's not a whole lot I can do. I need to remember to actually copy down the Linktree links. But if you look for, I think it's on our Twitter page. Give me a second here. But if you go to Twitter and go to Behold RP, that's our Twitter page, and I believe the rest of our information is on there on our About. And the other shows that we have every other Saturday, hopefully, we have some other players who are having some IRL difficulties. So usually every other Saturday we switch. So next Saturday, hopefully, fingers crossed, will be another installment of Withered Waste, which is a post-apocalyptic magical adventure. Um, Mondays, primarily right now, we're doing Tricorn Isle, which is a seafaring piratey adventure. Um, on Tuesdays, we also have our Destiny Forge campaign, and that is our longest running campaign, and we're about to fight a really angry Hydra. Um, yeah, it's gonna hurt a lot, like a lot. Um, and we're preparing for some other stuff in the works. So look forward to that. Hopefully, like I said, summer usually for us gets a little weird because family, personal obligations, things like that kind of interfere with game time. So we're going to try and keep the content moving as smoothly as possible this summer. Um, but that's it. Thanks everyone for showing up. We appreciate you. We love your faces. And we will see you guys next time. Peace out.
Bye.